Now I invite guest of today's function with a request to come on to position and occupy the distinguished chair. I invite our chief guest, Sri Belraj Soni, the founder of Navaneetham Cultural Trust, a renowned cultural organization, to please come on to the stage. May I further invite our esteemed guest of honor, Guru Kalaimamani, Sri Madhavapeddi Murthy sir, Kuchipudi Exponent, Director of Shiva Foundation, Chennai. And I please to invite Guru Kalaratna, Srimati Vinjamuri Sujata, Kuchipudi Exponent, founder of Kuchipudi Art Academy, St. Louis, Missouri, USA. And may I further invite Senior Kuchipudi Exponent, Guru Srimati Lakshmi Mani, to grace the dais. We invite our Guru, Srimati Chandralekha, onto the stage. Kalaripayattu is the age-old physical come martial art of Kerala. Kalaripayattu is a rare combination of martial training, physical culture, self-defense practice, and physiotherapeutic treatment. It has a high reputation as an art with highly developed body language and expression. Sri Belraj Soni is a differently accomplished and talented artist, a demonstrator, a trainer, and an organizer for traditional art forms of Kerala. Young, enthusiastic, and committed, has undergone rigorous training in this art form, one of the well-known colories in Kerala, and has been practicing for the last 30 years. Started first vocational training under Guru C.S. Menon, Uni Gurukkal, Vallapatta Kalari Sangam, Chavakkad. After a period of training session, continued vocational training, body massaging course, and updating new skills in Kalaripayattu from late C. Vishwanathan Gurukkal, Vallapatta Kalari Academy, Malappuram. We are really privileged to have you on this occasion, sir. We have a renowned Kuchipudi Guru, one amongst our guest of honor, Guru Kalaimamani, Sri Madhavapeddi Murthy. Sri Madhavapeddi Murthy, sir, is the son of late Madhavapeddi Satyam, noted playback singer. Murthy sir has learned Kuchipudi under the tutelage of Guru Dr. Vempati Chinna Satyam, founder director Kuchipudi Art Academy, Chennai. He performs classical dance shows with Danchus Srimati Hemamalini, Member of Parliament and actress. He has completed 30 years of performing with Srimati Hemamalini, doing the male lead in her dance ballet for over 600 shows across the world. He is empaneled artist in the ICCR, Indian Council for Cultural Relations, and recipient of Kalaimamani Award, instituted by the Government of Tamil Nadu, and other titles given by various organizations. He was also appointed as a member of ELSI Natakam by Government of Tamil Nadu. He also runs a dance institution, Shiva Foundation in Chennai, that recently completed 25 years. We are really privileged to have you on this occasion, sir. It is a great pleasure for me to introduce a distinguished Kuchipudi Guru, Kalaratna Guru, Srimati Vinjamuri Sujata, founder of Kuchipudi Dance Academy, St. Louis, USA. Srimati Sujata Vinjamuri, who received her initial dance training in Bharatanatyam under renowned teacher Mrs. Uma Rama Rao, and later received advanced training in Kuchipudi from world-renowned exponent and Padma Bhushan Guru Dr. Vempati Chinna Satyam Garu. She has performed many classical solos and ballets exclusively throughout the world and has received accolades and critical appreciation from connoisseurs of art and dance. Ma'am has received Kalaratna Award from AP government. She has produced Temple and Swan documentary movie, a comparative study of Western and Eastern dance. We are really honored to have you on this occasion, ma'am. We request our Acharya Srimati Chandralekha, ma'am, to receive a bouquet as a token of her. I now request our Guru, Srimati Chandralekha, founder and director of Nityoham, Center for Indian Classical Dance, to address the gathering.
Namaste. I'm not going to speak much because we have few more dances, a couple of dances left to complete the Ranga Pravesam. Firstly, thank God. I have nothing more to say. This is all His blessings. Just a brief about how I started off. I was working in a corporate sector until 2013 or so. By the end of 2013, I had this passion always. I've been continuing dance for so many years, since my childhood. So in 2013, I had this trigger that I should take this up more seriously. And I started my dance school. When we started, we were just two students. They came to my apartment and I started teaching them. And, the journey was not easy, because this city is known for Bharatanatyam and it is overwhelmed by this dance tradition. And I had no clue what I was doing and what is there in store for me. All God's grace and the blessings of my gurus and my parents, my father, who's not here anymore. I would like to dedicate this to him. And my gurus, Sri Murthy sir, sorry, I'm really sorry. This is all their blessings, which has made me capable of doing this. I never in my dreamt, of having a Ranga Pravesam of this manner, presenting two students who could, take up the legacy of the dance style we are practicing to a next level. And I'm sure, they will make all of us proud, all of us who knows them, they will make all of us proud. And I must say, Lakshmi Mani ma'am, she is a senior most student of Padma Bhushan Dr. Venkateshwara Satyam, like Murthy sir. She, obliged, we went and personally invited her. Despite her busy schedule, she obliged to come here and bless Pooja and Prisha. We are really thankful for that, ma'am. She's a very down-to-earth and humble person. She comes, any concert, Kuchipudi or any performance in Chennai, she will definitely be there. She will never look for the stature of the dancer or the performer. She comes and encourages every dancer. And I've not seen that in everyone, ma'am. That's very rare, and I must really say that's something everybody has to learn from her, how to be humble. How much ever we go above and up in stature, to stay humble, to stay rooted. And, that is where one lesson that I learned from my Guru Murthy sir. He always say, you can be a great dancer, but what counts is your character. How you interact with others, how you, humble you stay with others, how you treat your fellow beings is what matters than being a great dancer. That is, a great human being is greater than a great dancer. That's what one lesson I learned from my gurus. I've learned so many lessons from all my gurus. I have taken it up and I've tried to pass it on to my students, how to be an artist with humility and dedication and that eagerness to learn. I know I'm talking this and that, but this is like nervous. This was not prepared. So this Arangetram, Pooja and Prisha. Pooja started learning from me when she was in her grade 2. So that is 7 years. Now she is 16 years. And all these years, she has never asked me, or her parents has never asked me, when is my child going to do her Ranga Pravesam? I said, I know when it is time for her to do. That time I will tell you, patience is what matters. you can't hurry a child into a Ranga Pravesham because this is a responsibility. They are handling a performance of 1 to 1.5 hours is not a child's play. So they've never asked me even once, when can we do her Ranga Pravesham? When I realized that now she has grown, she has matured as a person as well, then we discussed and we thought, okay, now let us do her Ranga Pravesham. And that's when this whole thing started. When in between she had, stayed in the United States for a few years, and that's when she learned from Srimati Sujata Vinjamuri ma'am in the US. So I'm so thankful to you, ma'am, for have continued her lessons there as well. They speak so highly about you. That is and I'm so grateful that she when her parents called up ma'am to tell her that we have decided to do Pooja's Ranga Pravesham, and this is happening in this particular date, she immediately said that I am available in India and I will definitely want to watch Pooja's Ranga Pravesham. That is so great of you, ma'am. Despite she is not learning with you, anymore, you have taken the effort to come down from. She's flew from Hyderabad for this Ranga Pravesham, and bless Pooja and Prisha. I'm so thankful to you, ma'am, about that. Sri Belraj Soni, he's like my friend, my brother, and one word about him. I have performed in many festivals, but I have not seen a single organizer who selflessly promotes artists. See, you must be knowing there is a lot of trend in the dance field where, people are just mean about anything. They don't even consider you. But he's one person who has been relentlessly promoting artists, giving performance to not just senior dancers, but many, many young upcoming dancers. I had my break in the field of dance. Mr. Belraj Soni was the one who gave me that break in the field of dance, and I'm forever indebted to him for that. And my guru was the one who did the Natuvangam and who led the entire show for the program organized by Belraj Soni. And last but not the least, all my gurus, Srimati Anupama Mohan, who's not here, she lives in Kerala. It is with her. Yes, Anupama Mohan ma'am is also Vempadichana Satya Master, senior student. And I started learning the traditional style, the Vempati style of Kuchipudi from her. Prior to that, I had my learning with Saraswati Vijayan, who was my first teacher. She's no more in this world with us. My prayers for her too. And Kalamandalam Sheginth, then Sridevi Rajan, who is the daughter of legendary Mohiniyattam dancer Kalamandalam Kalyani Kutti Amma. Then Anupama ma'am. Then when I shifted to Chennai, I started learning from Murthy sir. I'm still his student. I contact him for any help I need, any suggestions, any advice. I contact him. And he has been, constantly supporting me and my students, encouraging me and my students. My students are also part of his dance group. I'm so proud that, I was, that is a recognition for me. My student Aruna keeps performing with this group, which I take as a recognition for me. In fact, it's my personal recognition, sir. So I'm happy that I have been able to train students and bring to a level where the world is recognizing them. And I believe that is what is my contribution as a humble artist. And rest is their destiny. They have to pursue it, and they have to, I pray that they, be successful in whatever they are doing and become a great artist and torch bearers for Kuchipudi. Thank you so much. With this, I would like to pass on the mic to my anchor, Srimati Swati. One more thing, my orchestra group, Ganesh Anna on Mridangam, he was the one who played Mridangam for my Ranga Pravesam. For my Ranga Pravesam, he played Mridangam in Kerala, and for my student also, he is doing it today. He's seen so many generation of dancers, from the legends to, small people like us also. I'm so happy, Anna, you're here today to support me. Randini Akka, I met at Murthy sir's class. She sings for Murthy sir also. From then I know her. Sudhakar Anna on flute. Sudhakar Anna also, I know him from Murthy sir's class, and Raju Anna, who gives us that, mesmerizing and scintillating special effects. Him also, I know him from Murthy sir's group. All of them, I've known them for years, and they have been constantly supporting me with all my nervousness. Ganeshana on side keeps on pushing me, you're doing good. So, his one nod gives me that confidence for the next, this is my first Ranga Pravesham, so I was very nervous. But he kept constantly motivating me. His action of ballet, sabash, and all gives me that boost. Though I know there may be some mistakes, but that is so motivating, Anna. Thank you so much. And everyone on the orchestra and the parents here who've come all the way. This is really, stunning to see you all here, sitting here to encourage my students. This I'll pass on the mic to Swati. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. I have to say a few words about our ma'am.
Sorry, forgot to mention about one very important person. She's been there with me since almost more than 15 years. We've been traveling together in dance. You've seen this girl so pretty today. The person behind that, Srimati Dhanya, she's been a friend of mine since my age, 18 or 19. I don't want to reveal my age, so this you can calculate, almost 15 years plus. So she's been my friend in my journey throughout every program. Most of my parents know her because she's she's there for every event I organize for the makeup and costume support. So and Shibu, who is a friend, is a cine makeup artist as well. So they both have made these girls very pretty and beautiful today. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am is a great inspiration for both students and parents. Whenever we accompany our child to the dance class, when we automatically shake our heads for the talams she recite. So, whenever we do that, she says, why are you actually sitting idle there? Why don't you learn dance? Age is just a number, she says. So now the Nityoham dance class has more than 5 working women who are learning dance. Despite of our marriage, our working schedule, we like to learn dance now also. She's actually a huge inspiration for us. Thank you, ma'am. Actually, thank you. We now request our chief guest, Shri Belraj Soni sir, to address the gathering and to give his valuable inputs to our children who are aspiring to be him. Thank you.
Namaskaram. എനിക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ പ്രസംഗം മറ്റുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളൊന്നും അധികമായിട്ട് അറിയില്ല. ഫസ്റ്റ് എന്നെ ഈ വേദിയിലേക്ക്, എന്നെ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിലേക്ക് ക്ഷണിച്ച പൂജയുടെയും പ്രിഷയുടെയും പാരൻസിനോട് ഞാൻ നന്ദി പറയണം. കാരണം ആക്ച്വലി ഞാൻ പ്രോഗ്രാം ഓർഗനൈസ് ചെയ്യാറുണ്ട് 25 വർഷമായിട്ട്. ഒരിക്കലും ഞാൻ പ്രോഗ്രാം കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് ഇരുന്ന് ത്രൂ ഔട്ട് പ്രോഗ്രാം എനിക്ക് കാണാൻ ഇതുവരെയായിട്ട് സാധിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. പക്ഷെ ഇന്ന് പൂജയുടെയും പ്രിഷയുടെയും പ്രോഗ്രാം കാണാനുള്ള ഒരു അവസരം എനിക്ക് കിട്ടി. വളരെ മനോഹരമായിരുന്നു രണ്ടുപേരുടെയും പെർഫോമൻസ്. ഓൾ ദി ബെസ്റ്റ് പൂജ ആൻഡ് പ്രിഷ. പിന്നെ ചന്ദ്രലേഖ നല്ലൊരു ഗുരുവാണ്, നല്ലൊരു പെർഫോമറാണ്. മതില്ലേ? എല്ലാവരോടും നന്ദി.
Thank you, sir. We now request our guest of honor, Kuchipudi Exponent Guru Kalaratna Srimati Vinjamuri Sujata Garu, founder of Kuchipudi Art Academy, St. Louis, Missouri, USA. I would ask ma'am to enlighten the audience with her precious words.
Just only a few words, yeah. First, I would like to thank Pooja parents inviting me such a wonderful Ranga Pravesam. I had a throat infection. I could not talk much. That's what I asked Murthy to convey my blessings, everything on behalf of me. And Pooja did excellent. Congratulations and keep it up. God bless you, Amma. And you had a wonderful teacher, Chandralekha. She's excellent, and you're very fortunate to have a teacher like her. I request you to continue with her and should give more and more performance. And yeah, God bless you. Thanks, Amma. Thank you very much. And thank you for inviting me. Yeah.
Let us now welcome the man who doesn't need any introduction and known among all for his wisdom and his knowledge, Kalaimamani Sri Madhavapeddi Murthy sir. I would like to request sir to please say a few words.
Namaskaram. Both my good friends, Belraj Soni and Sujata Vinjamuri, they said we will talk just little and come out. I decided I will not go out so easily. Namaskaram first to all of you. It's a proud moment and a privileged moment for me to be part of this Kuchipudi Ranga Pravesam. Even though the card says Kuchipudi Arangetram, it is known as Kuchipudi Ranga Pravesam. And for this event, to be part of it is a privilege. I just reached yesterday night. I was supposed to reach today morning from Coimbatore, but I changed my flight. I came yesterday evening from Cochin, and because I didn't want to miss this event. Firstly, I would like to say about my very, very good student, one of my senior most student, Chandralekha Ratheesh. I don't know why Ratheesh's name is not being mentioned. Behind every successful man, there is a successful woman. But we'll put it the other way. Behind every successful woman, there is a successful man. That is Ratheesh. Without his support, Chandralekha cannot be what she is today. So Ratheesh, first congratulations go to you. Chandralekha has been with me for more than 15 years. As she said, she learned from one of my senior, Anupama Mohan, from Kerala. Then she had moved to Chennai and she started learning from me. She performed with me in several stages within India and a lot of festivals and other places. From the time she joined, she was a very, very humble and very, very dedicated student. I'm so happy I have a lot of students like that. But Chandralekha edges one level more. Why? Because, as she said, even today, she being an Acharya herself, a very well-noted teacher today in Kuchipudi style, she makes it a point to check with me, sir, I'm doing this, can I do this? If I do this, will this be fine? There is no rule or any compulsion that one has to ask this from her guru. But that is the humbleness and the dedication. This is not to be seen in every guru, because this is my 50th year of my dancing career that I have entered this year. I have seen many, many students, and being under the able guidance of our great guru Padma Bhushan, Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam, for more than 20 years. I did 6 days a week classes under him. And later on, I'm still going to the academy for practicing because I'm still an ace performer. So, in fact, 31 years of my career is with Hema Malini herself. So I've been dancing with her more than 700 shows till now. So all this has come. Why? Because of our dedication. In the same manner, Chandralekha Ratheesh is a very dedicated teacher, a very good performer. I don't know why she gave a little break. Yes, I know we lost a great man in our lives. That is Chandralekha's father, a very, very nice person. I have met him several times. I had lunch in their house when we had workshops in their house in Cochin. He's such a wonderful man, and she was so attached to him. And his departure more than a year back made her sit back for 1 year. When I requested her to perform a couple of times, she said, "Sir, sorry, this whole 1 year I want to dedicate for my father." I was really moved because I too lost my father in the year 2000. And since then, I've been giving awards because he's a famous playback singer. In fact, even 10 days back, the award was received by S.P. Shailaja and so many others. So I know the importance of a father and how much of affection Chandralekha had for her father. That really showed the mourning period that she took for 1 year not to perform. But her journey of teaching was continuing. That journey of her continuation is what you saw today, a sample. I tell you, it is a marvelous Ranga Pravesam that I have seen so far. Pooja has been a very small girl when I have seen her perform in Nrityohams, one of the first 10 years back when you did your workshop later. But when she performed also in the 10 years back event, your anniversary, the first anniversary or so, right? Or second? I saw her, she was a very small kid. I met their parents, and that time I told she has a very bright future. But as time passed by, we had some online competitions where she participated, and so many other events she came and participated. And I saw her grow as a beautiful seed that grows into a small plant, and from there into a big tree. Today, she's become such a beautiful blossomed plant, not still a tree, a beautiful blossomed plant. Why? Because the tree is none other than Chandralekha. So she still has a long way to go to become a tree. Pooja, you are wonderful. Your Jagadodharana was so moving. Your one expression, you saw, people clapped for you. That is important. You don't need to dance for 1.5 hours to impress people. You can just do one item and take the heart away. You just gave one expression and took away the people into you. That was Jagadodharana. And Prisha, your Bhama Kalapam was so beautiful. So beautiful. You look like Satya Bhama. I think when I saw these two, it was reminding him of two great dancers. One is Alarmel Valli and one is Malavika Sarukai. I could see those glimpses on these two dancers. And I tell you, how lucky they are. How lucky they are to have their performance in such an august presence in front of such wonderful teachers like Belraj, who is a big exponent in Kalaripayattu. And he runs a very big institution, Navaneetham. And not to forget Sujata, who's come all the way from St. Louis, US. She runs a very big dance institution. I did 2-3 workshops many years back in St. Louis. And she's a very good performer. And we both performed once in Hyderabad a couple of years back, where I brought in Hema Malini ji as chief guest. And we gave an enthralling performance. Sujata performed so well. And not to forget my very, very good Chennai dance colleague, Lakshmi Mani. Such a humble person. You invite her, she's free, she is there in the audience. That is a very big asset of Lakshmi. She was a very good performer. She's still a performer. Her abhinaya is so beautiful. So Lakshmi, all such gurus are present here. And you both performing so beautifully. And Chandralekha, I must congratulate you for the first puja, which is the beautiful jatis taken from master's repertoire. But you blended them with the beautiful message of doing a dedication and a devotional thing to the Lord and to the people. Using the props like Arti, Dhupam, and the Kalasam. Very innovative. Sujata and myself, really, we were thinking it's such a thoughtful presentation. The congratulations goes to you for that. Tarangam also. As she said, usually Tarangam in Kuchipudi is like a Varnam. 40 minutes. You must have so much of patience to sit through that thing unless you understand the nuances. It's very difficult. But Today's Tarangam was short and crisp, and it had the real good elements and so beautifully choreographed and very well performed by Prisha and Pooja. Yeah, oh my God, Padmaraga, come here. Come here, come here. Give her a big round of applause. I first thought real Krishna had come. And that too, Krishna was getting ready and he forgot to wear the bangles. He just came off on stage. Then I told one of the parents there, please, she didn't wear the nothing on her hand, no jewelry. Next shot, she comes and she comes with it. What a beautiful thought. Padmaraga, you made us feel we are in Vrindavan. Okay? Your eternal smile. She was born, we saw her grow, but again the credit goes to Chandralekha. How she taught her, how she made her feel the interest. This should be the need of the hour, because we are all moving towards westernization. We must give a halt. Our traditions are so strong, given by the sages some centuries back, and we are just cultural ambassadors trying to take this art form. But what is happening to the next generation? We need people like Pooja, we need people like Prisha, and we need people like even Padmaraga. I am so happy that this next generation here in Nrityoham is doing such a wonderful job, and especially I should congratulate Padmaraga for doing that wonderful piece as Lord Krishna. And the smile, her expressions, she never felt she should let down herself. She was in par dancing with both Pooja and Prisha. So it was a wholesome, wonderful entertainment and a wonderful dance that I could see in three of you. You should concentrate little more on your nritta, both of you. I am not here to just flatter you. You are good, you are beautiful, this is very common. But work little more on your nritta. This is a very important time. Why? Because you are entering the phase with a big responsibility, because once you finish your Ranga Pravesam, it doesn't end there and you can just go off to your studies. This is a support that will help you in your academics. Okay? Why? Because I got a job in an airline only because of my dance. I am not a very good-looking person to just go with a charisma. It is only the art form. Many of my students have got into Wipro, TCS and other places, not because of what they did, their studies in a college, but only because of their extracurricular activity called dance. So this is very important to all other students of Nrityoham and to all you parents and others whose children are maybe sitting idle. Even now it's not late. Put them to dance. If you adults are interested, please learn dance. If you are very close to Chandralekha, if you are somewhere near T Nagar, come to me. Why? Because dance is one medium that is not just for entertainment, but it is for self-realization. It's a soulful feeling to dance for yourself. You might have had feelings of learning when you were young. Maybe your parents might not have allowed you. Today, you have grown up, but your passion can always become an interest for you to learn again. So age is not a bar. I had students at 60 who came to learn from me. Even Chandralekha knows that. One Mr. Desikan at 60, he came, and up to 65, he performed with me about 75 shows. So age is not the bar. Second, don't waste your money in gyms and things like that. Learn dance. It is so aesthetic. It is so divine. So these are such wonderful aspects for learning dance. And Chandralekha she's such a great teacher. I'm so proud that she is able to impart this teaching in her Kelambakam area, and many students have grown up in Nrityoham, and I look forward. I'm sure I'm going to be strong. Definitely, Chandralekha, I will be there for your 25th year of anniversary. I know, we'll all be there. So I wish you good luck, and not to forget my wonderful another student, Kuchipudi student, Dhanya Poo. Dhanya, who is the one who made the makeup, is a very beautiful dancer, which Chandralekha didn't mention. She just told she's a makeup person. She did very well. But I'm so proud to tell Dhanya is my student in Kuchipudi. She's a very good Kathakali dancer. A lady doing Kathakali. Kathakali is very rare. She and her daughter 2 years back, they debuted in doing Kathakali. She's a Mohiniyattam dancer also and Kuchipudi dancer also. Both Chandralekha and Dhanya have been like two eyes to me whenever I had workshops in Kerala. In that, I had a hat trick. 3 times workshop for Navaneetham organized by Belraj. Normally, Belraj doesn't give anyone beyond once. I don't know what went to his mind. 3 times I got. I am so lucky. After that, I didn't get. I don't know why. Anyhow, see, Belraj is a very, very soft-natured man. He told me from beginning, Murthy sir, I am not going to talk. You only have to talk. I said, don't worry. I will take and I will speak. So Belraj is a person who is an organizer. He is not an orator nor a speaker. So he wanted me to convey, but his wishes and his feelings for the art form are immense, and he highly appreciated both Pooja and Prisha's dance. And I must congratulate Mrs. and Mr. Shanmugasundaram and Mrs. and Mr. Baskar for both their daughters doing their debut Ranga Pravesam today. And but for their support, I think these kids wouldn't have made it. So a big round of applause to these two parents for installing that feel of art into the children from the very young age. In fact, when I was talking the other day to Shanmugasundaram, I asked him, you're living in US. When did you move in here? No, sir, because of studies, because of the art form, we want to come and settle down here. That's a wonderful gesture, Shanmugasundaram, sir, to leave some other country and get back to our motherland. And not to forget my wonderful orchestra that we had today, Mrs. Randhini, an excellent singer. You give her this note, she will sing. Not once she will go wrong. With her wonderful voice, she has been singing for all my arangetrams and my performances. And not to forget my dear childhood friend, Ganesh, who has been playing for us, for our Siva Foundation, and for me especially, for more than 45 years. In fact, his debut was almost with me, performing solo, way back to 86, much before, late 70s, right? Late 70s, he played for me Mridangam. His brother played flute, Balasai, for my program, for one of my cousin's wedding. And since then, up till today, I think it's more than 45 years of our journey, Ganesh. You are a master in this percussion. That's why every dancer goes behind you. I know that. Not in the wrong sense, okay? I mean, in your art form. And my wonderful Sudhakar. Such a human being he is. He's such a humble person. His flute music is so lilting. So he took us to a different world. And not to forget my Raju Anna giving special effects. When he plays that bells or the conch or anything, that gives an aesthetic sensation to an art. So I'd like to congratulate every one of you here on the dais and on the performing side, the musician side, and a great opportunity for me to talk and share all this. All this I spoke so much. Why? Because the other two people spoke very less. So you must have some essence to come out from the art form. So wishing Pooja and Prisha all the very best. Don't leave your dance. Keep continuing and grow, grow, grow. Okay, all the very best. Thank you so much, Mrs. and Mr. Shanmugasundaram, Mrs. and Mr. Baskar, and Chandralekha Ratheesh for inviting me. Namaskaram. Om Shai Ram.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We now call upon. Yes.
Mr. Belraj, who runs this big organization called Navaneetham in Thrissur, Kerala, just told me to convey that 2 years from now, Pooja and Prisha will perform in Navaneetham's dance festival.
Wow, that's a great news. May Father invite Senior Kuchipudi Exponent, Guru Srimati Lakshmimani ma'am, to say a few words.
Namaskaram to everybody. I'm a person of few words, unlike my good friend Baji, who is affectionately called as. Today's Arangetram is really very interesting, and each one of the family members, the artists, orchestra, everybody should be congratulated. We really enjoyed the show today, And I hope and I wish them to continue this dance in all these years to come. And I pray to the Almighty to shower His blessings on each and everybody in their, to come up in their chosen life. So, as I told you, thank you very much for having invited me today and have given this chance to talk a few words about them. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So now we have come to the important part of felicitation. I feel honored as a student of Nrityoham, and on behalf of our Guru, I would like to congratulate Kumari Pooja Shanmugasundaram and Kumari Prisha Baskar for their grand achievement. Great dancers are not only great because of their technique, they are also great because of their passion. Nrityoham is honoring them with the title Nrityabhama Puraskar. Nrityabhama Puraskar is a new title which is instituted by Nrityoham to honor students who undertake training at Nrityoham and complete their Ranga Pravesam under guidance of Acharya Srimati Chandralekha. We are excited to present the first Nrityoham Puraskar to Kumari Pooja Shanmugasundaram and to Kumari Prisha Baskar. Now I cordially invite Kumari Pooja Shanmugasundaram on stage to receive Nrityabhama Puraskar.
Yeah, before that, I would like to invite my husband Ratheesh onto the stage. And my mother is sitting behind there. I don't know whether she would like to come, but if possible, I want her also to come on stage for giving this. And my father is not around, so this is my personal thing, so I just wish my mother also could come on stage. I just want their presence here, and our chief guest and the guest of honor will present this to Pooja and Prisha. I'm here because of my mother's willpower and, perseverance, to be precise. She never let me go back even a single time when I was reluctant to pursue dance. Sometimes I would be like, no, I don't want, I'm feeling lazy. Whenever my teacher comes, I'll be like, I'm having leg pain, I'm having stomach pain, and I evade my dance classes. But she's like, no way, let your stomach pain, no problem, you can continue dancing. That was my mother. So next, I would like to invite Prisha to receive the Nrityabhama Puraskar for her successful completion of Kuchipudi Ranga Pravesam. Thank you, Prisha. Thank you, Amma. Thank you, Sir, Belraj Sir, Ma'am, and Lakshmi Ma'am.
All the best, Prisha and Pooja. Now I request Sri Shanmugasundaram Sir and Sri Baskar Sir to honor our chief guest, Sri Belraj Sir. Now I ask Shri Baskar sir to provide the felicitation for Murthy sir. Now I request Srimati Meera ma'am to felicitate our guest of honor, Sujata ma'am. Now I request Indu ma'am to felicitate Srimati Lakshmimani ma'am. It's time to felicitate our orchestra group. Thank you, orchestra, for teaching our students and us to see the beauty of music in Ranga Pravesam.
I request Pooja and Prisha to give this small token of appreciation to Randini ma'am and get her blessings. I request the presence of Ganesh Anna to receive a token of respect. I request Murthy sir to honor Ganesh Anna with a shawl. Now I request Sudhakar Anna to please come on to the dais and receive our respects. And I request Shri Belraj Soni sir to honor him with a shawl. I request Raju Anna on special effects to please come on to the dais and receive our respects. I request Murthy sir to honor him with a shawl. Next, we would like to honor our makeup artist, Srimati Dhanya Krishnakumar and Sri Shibu with a shawl and a token of appreciation. I request Sujata ma'am and Lakshmi ma'am to honor them with a shawl and a bouquet, small rose. Next, we would like to honor Sri Shibu. Shibu is a cine makeup artist as well, and he does makeup for film stars in Malayalam film industry. So we are also, we can also feel privileged to have him with us. I request Murthy sir and Balraj sir to honor him with a shawl.
I request parents of Pooja Shanmugasundaram and Kumari Prisha to felicitate our Guru, Acharya Srimati Chandralekha Ratheesh. Now I request Pooja and Prisha to felicitate our little Krishna. Grandparents are our first friends to grandchildren. So I invite grandparents of Kumari Pooja and Kumari Prisha, Srimati Lakshmi Ma, Srimati Lata Ma'am and Sri Madhuswami Sir. I request our Guru Chandralekha Ma'am to felicitate our grandparents. Shankara Chandrasekhara is a Swarna Dikshita Kirti. This choreography begins with verse from Manikavasagar's Thiruvasakam and followed by portrayal of two stories of Shiva Bhakta, Madara Dhulaya and Manmada Dahana. Madara Dhulaya, a Dalit who was a cobbler. Apart from his identity, he was greatly known for his devotion towards Lord Shiva and his respect and service towards Shiva's Bhaktas. Impressed by his bhakti, Lord Shiva descends down to earth and invites him to Kailasham. But Madara Dhulaya kindly refuses, saying helping Shiva Bhaktas and showing hospitality to them gives him immense pleasure. Through this story, we can understand that bhakti is beyond caste. Also in this composition, the dancers depicts the story of Manmada Dahanam. Ragam Sindhu Bhairavi, Talam Tisra Ekam, choreography by Acharya Srimati Chandralekha.
தந்தது உன் தந்தை கொண்டது என் தன்னை தந்தது உன் தன்னை கொண்டது எல் தன்னை शंकरा आर कोलो चतुर अंदम मुल्दिल्ला आनंदम पेट्रे शंकरा आर कोलो चतुर अंदम मुल्दिल्ला आनंदम பெற்றேன் யாது நீ பெற்றதொன்று என்பால் சிந்தையே கோயில் கொண்ட எம்பெருமான் திருப்பெருந்துறை உரை சிவனே எந்தையே யானிதற்கு இளனோர் கைமாறே சங்கரா 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 Chandrasekhara. Jaya Shankara Chandrasekhara. Jaya 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 Shamba Parameshwara. Shamba Parameshwara. Shambho Ma Pahi Pahi. Shamba Parameshwara. Shambho Ma Pahi Pahi. Shamba Parameshwara. Shambho Ma Pahi Pahi. Shankara Chandrasekhara. Jaya Shankara Chandrasekhara. Sankatakara Sarvabhauma. Sankatakara Sarvabhauma. Sankatakara Sarvabhauma. Sannuta Shri Paradama. Sankatakara Sarvabhauma. Sannuta Shri Paradama. Sarvajana Manapriya Soma. जनमन प्रिय सोमा संस्तुत जीव परिपूर्ण काम सर्वजन मन प्रिय सोमा संस्तुत जीव परिपूर्ण काम शंकर चंद्रशेखर जय 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 शंकर चिदंबर पुरचित सबेशा चिदंबर पुरचित सबेशा चिदंबर पुरचित सबेश शिवगामीनाथ श्री नटराज चिदंबर पुरचित सबेश शिवगामीनाथ श्री नटराज जित मन्मथ कोटि प्रकाशा सहस्र हृदिवास जितमल पद कोटि प्रकाश तेजोमय दल्द सहस्र हृदिवास जितमल पद कोटि प्रकाश तेजोमय दल्द सहस्र हृदिवास शंकर चंद्रशेखर जय 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 शंकर चंद्रशेखर चंद्रशेखर चंद्रशेखर
Thank you everyone for encouraging our dancing dolls. We have come to the end of today's Ranga Pravesam. The last dance we gonna perform will be the famous Acharya Kriti, Dolayam. This Kirtana is one of the Sanskrit Kritis by Annamaya describing the 10 avatars or incarnations of Vishnu, along with a few other adjectives used to describe Vishnu. They bring Venkateshwara Swami with his wife in a palanquin and sings in praise of his 10 avatars. Towards the end, they also swung Venkateshwara Swami along with his wife on a swing. This will be followed by a Mangalam which remarks the end of concert. Ragam Kamas, Talam Adi Tisra Nadai, choreography by Acharya Srimati Chandralekha. Enjoy.
डोलायाम चले डोलायाम चले डोलायाम डोलायाम चले डोलायाम चले डोलायाम चले डोलायाम डोलायाम चले डोलायाम चले डोलायाम चले डोलायाम वराघ मृगपति अवतार मीनकूर्म वराघ मृगपति अवतार धारबारे गुणशौरे दरडीदर परुजनक दानवारे गुणशौरे धरडीदर परुजनक डोलाया चले डोलाया चले डोलाया चले डोलाया डोलाया चले डोलाया चले डोलाया चले डोलाया डोलाया चले डोलाया चले डोलाया चले डोलाया Rama Rama Hare Krishna Avatara Shamalanga Ralga Ralga Sabaja Bharata Murakarana Shamalanga Ralga Ralga Sabaja Bharata Murakarana Dolaya Chali Dolaya Chali Dolaya Chali Dolaya Dolaya Chali Dolaya Chali Dolaya Chali Dolaya Dolaya Chali Dolaya Chali Dolaya Chali Dolaya. दारुण बुद्ध गली की दशवित अवतारा दारुण बुद्ध गली की दशवित अवतारा क्षीर पाड़े कोसबाने श्री वेंकटगिरी कूटनिलय क्षीर पाड़े कोसबाने श्री वेंकटगिरी कूटनिलय डोलाया चले डोलाया चले डोलाया चले डोलाया 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 चले डोलाया चले डोलाया चले डोलाया. विजय गोपाल ते मंगलं विश्वंभर ते मंगलं विजय गोपाल ते मंगलं विश्वंभर ते मंगलं नंद सुनंदादि वंदित पादारविंद गोविंद जय मंगलं नंद सुनंदादि वंदित पादारविंद गोविंद जय मंगलं विजय गोपाल ते मंगलं जय विश्वंभर ते मंगलं विजय गोपाल ते ಮಂಗಳವೋ ಶುಭ ಮಂಗಳವೋ
Today is really a blessed day. We all got an opportunity to know what dance can do to two students who were dedicated in learning the Kuchipudi art form, and passion towards dance can make you dance for more than 3 hours. With their gracious moves, and they expressed their talent in art to us, took us to another world tour to experience the love of Yashoda to Krishna. Krishna's playfulness and devotion is beyond caste, and sheer devotion to God is our next step to Mukti. Please give a huge round of applause to our upcoming Nattagis, Kumari Pooja Shanmugasundaram and Kumari Prisha Baskar. I call upon our volunteers to the stage. I would like to thank the audience for being so encouraging and patient. Your claps encourages the artist to reach heights in the career and art. Thank you all for gracing our Ranga Pravesam. I would like to thank you, our Guru, Srimati Chandralekha, for her perseverance, care, and all training provided in Kuchipudi art.
I request all of you to stay back for a few seconds. I would like to invite all my students who volunteered here today to, make this program a grand success. They did so much of work in coordinating with the chief guest and the backstage and, even the guest. So I request all of you to please stay back just for a few more, a minute or so. I would like to invite all my volunteers, my students, onto the stage. Please come. And few parents who have been, always with me. From the beginning I started the school, they have been here with me throughout, and they have been supporting me tremendously. I request all of them to please come. Kritika, Uma, Malar, Swati, and our anchor for the day, Swati. All of them please come. All of you, all the volunteering students. Pooja and Prisha also, please come onto the stage. Padmaraga. They are all my students, and some of them are my parents of my students. They all have been there volunteering behind this, on the backstage. They've all supported me throughout from the beginning till the end. We are extremely sorry for some mishaps that happened during the Shankara Chandrasekhara. I personally looked so much forward to that item because that dance was so close to me. That was so, divine, but unfortunately something happened in between, and I believe that didn't disturb your visual experience. So most of them are my students here now. I think, all my kids here. Thank you, one and all, and all my, family members. They are my family. Thank you, kids. Thanks. Now,
Now I call upon Kumari Pooja and Kumari Prisha for vote of thanks.
See, there is a vote of thanks by the performers of the day. So please do stay back.
Hello, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed the show. We are here to express our gratitude towards all the members here who worked for this Arangetram. And can you start? Okay. First of all, we thank God for making us who we are today. And second of all, we thank the chief guests and the guest of honor for coming upon our request and inspiring us. We have our sincere thanks to our Guru, Acharya Srimati Chandralekha, who molded us here to the dancers we are today. Without her dedication and hard work, this event would not have been possible.
And special thanks to our parents and friends and family who made this dream come true for us.
Special thanks to the orchestra members who gave great music today, and it made our dance complete. And thanks to the makeup artist who made us look beautiful today on stage. And thank you to all the volunteers to make this event possible. Thank you.
Thank you.